How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode. Seven? Is it seven? Episode seven? I think so. But today, I need to go over what I've done off camera, and that would be this house. Went and built this house and the farm. I didn't really. I mean, actually, I forgot what I done. I mean, the wall around it, but yeah, those clips should be playing right about now. But what we're going to be doing today is just some organizing, some simple things. But first, I'm going to give you a tour. I mean, the house isn't done, you know what I mean? But it's here. So some things to work on. But got myself a nice porch, and with the shaders, the campfires, which are not in line. That's annoying. But they actually leave this really nice gazebo effect on the porch here. Really enjoy that. Coming inside again, yeah, nothing really. I'm just showing you for continuity reasons. I'm gonna put a fireplace here. That's why that's like that. You got like a little area. I'm thinking it's gonna be like a nice living room because I don't really like my houses to be full bases, like fully equipped with everything. I'd prefer if I had like different buildings for everything. Um, yeah, I figure this is going to be the bedroom. Um, yeah, it's not finished, but I got most of what I needed done. So there's that. Pretty much just we're going to be doing some chores, I guess, some cleaning up, some moving of materials just temporarily. But before we get into it, I do have someone new to add to the garden. Um, okay, rude. Trying to trying to do something here, zombie. All right, we have Rev. Rev left a comment, pretty much asking if I'd be interested in voice acting. I of course said yeah, because why not? I like having fun. And yeah, we've been talking for like just today, really. Um, so yeah, that's something that I'll be doing. Be in this YouTube series called Retrieve. So yeah, I'll probably be talking about that. I mean, that's what this series is. Just me building and talking. So, and that's a unique experience I'm having. So you'll definitely hear more about that. It's permitted, of course. Of course, I don't know. I don't want to say anything that is going to spoil anything for Rev. But yeah, appreciate the comment. Appreciate the offer. Very excited to get into that and see how that goes. I you know, I've mentioned before that I'm a film major, and I completely understand the absolute pain it is to create. Not only creating is the easy part. It's just a pain to get together, like a group of people, a group of actors, a group of like crew, and it's just that it's a real big pain. And anytime people can actually get together and create something like that, it is incredibly admirable. I think it's going to be a Minecraft series, so the need for a crew isn't the same, obviously, but you know, it's hard making things with other people. Other people are easily the most difficult thing to control on any sort of art project. But of course, you need them. It's very, that's obvious. Where do I want to start? I guess finishing. I could finish the chimney. That's what I'll probably be doing. Chimney. I'm gonna make a handful of smooth stone because I want some bricks. I don't want the whole thing to be. You know what? I don't want the whole thing to be cobble. I'll move this. What can I do? Guess I can make a path. I don't really have a plan in terms of like a big city or anything. I guess I could do that. I could make a plan. Let's just get some of this down. Did I put stairs? I did. Cool. I don't know if it showed up in uh the recording, but this little kind of divot here, I was building up right here and a creeper blew up. So if that shows up in the recording, that's going to be very funny. I guess I could have cut that out, but I mean, like, I don't care. I don't think I've ever sold the impression that I'm like an expert at this game. I'm like crazy. I mean, like, I'll tell you right now, if I had a hardcore world, yeah, no, I wouldn't make it. You know, you see all these people out here with like hardcore worlds they've had for years. No, not me. I'd have it for about maybe 2 hours, and then I would probably get killed by just a zombie. I'm not a overly talented player. Not for lack of trying, though. Okay. Hmm. Do I want a big chunky... Do I want a big chunky fireplace and chimney? Hmm. You know, it's the first build, and it doesn't have to be crazy. Just to the point to where I like it. It's the only requirement that I like it. 12. Man. Alright, well, it's a start. But yeah, in terms of things that have been going on, it's really just been work. Like, it's not exciting whatsoever. I did notice when I was editing the last video that I had planned on that video being longer, but I don't know. It felt kind of like a drag, and the way that it ended up falling out in the edit, I wasn't happy with it, so I just went ahead and cut like half that video. Which I'm gonna try my best not to do, but you know, it'll happen. You know. And I don't want to post anything I don't like just for the sake of, you know, just because I did it. I don't think that would be an accurate, uh, accurate like representation of who I am, which I don't really want to be fake on this channel. It's kind of the whole idea. It's, you know, I'm not acting up for the camera, lack of a better term. It's not really a camera, just me recording, but you know what I mean. I don't really want to kind of sell myself as something I'm not. I mean, hey, it's worked out for me so far. Got I got a offer to be a voice actor, which is very fun. I'm not an actor, you know, I have no like aspirations to be one, but I do have acting credits in some of my school projects simply because finding actors to be in your projects uh, is hard enough, but then you also have to find ones that, you know, have a similar schedule as you because we don't get paid. It's not our job. in film school. It's not our job to make these films, this is a class assignment. It doesn't pay us. So, schedules are a pain every single time. We're pretty sure the last two films I made, they had no dialogue in them. Simply because I just didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to have to deal with actors who can act. And it's like the teachers in the I don't go to like a proper film school. It's just a regular university that has a film program. Um, so the teachers aren't looking for acting quality. They're looking at the things that they teach specifically. Um, so like their own parameters for what is good. God. All right. And that can change based on teacher. Art subjective and all that. But last time it was for a film studies professor, so she is not like a filmmaker like some of the other ones are. Her whole shtick is that she's just a film studies person, right? Uh, but she knows that a lot of us are filmmakers or aspiring ones anyway. Oh my goodness, but that might be fun and interesting. Kind of shake up the floor a little bit with some of the bricks. Uh, but yeah, she understands that some of us are filmmakers. So for the finals every year, she always does a thing to where we can either write a big paper, right, a big analytical paper over something, one of the things that we did in class that semester, or we can make like a little short film. And the guidelines for the short film are like never anything more than it has to be of quality. Like you have to tell that you put effort into it. No slop allowed. Um, like God forbid anyone use AI. I feel like you might get burned at the stake if you did that. Like nobody even talks about that because it's so like inconceivable to everyone there that you'd use AI. Everyone who does use AI for like scripts and stuff are like ostracized by the general student body. Which like good. What are you doing using AI if you can't? Come on now. Art is supposed to be personal. It's supposed to be unique. You can't export that to a machine. A machine's got no soul, you know. Yeah. I'm gonna get going about AI again. I'm gonna have to name the video another rant about AI. I already did that. Come on. I have very strong feelings about it. But yeah, way off topic there. What I was talking about is why I have acting credits because it's hard to find actors. So more often than not, it's just the crew who are acting. Like me, for example, I don't really enjoy being in front of the camera. It's not my thing. I like to avoid it. I have the most fun whenever I'm not acting. Um, but I can. I have before. I don't think I'm a great act. I don't think I act. I'm pretty sure all of my characters have just literally just been me. Just kind of a silly guy with a very relaxed demeanor. One of my favorite ones, uh, which I guess I could. I'm not gonna plug it. Never mind. I'm just gonna talk about it. It is on YouTube though. If you find it, good for you. You know what I look like. Um, but yeah, my favorite one, it was a peanut butter and jelly kind of comedy where there's two characters who are both complete psychopaths, and it's a kind of like an interview of both of them making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and like doing an interview about it, right? Um, and my character was like I kind of thought about him in like a Patrick Bateman kind of way, um, of like just this like the opening scene of American Psycho. That's what I was thinking about whenever I was think like writing the character. And we didn't have a script or anything for this project. It was just straight uh, improvisation, which I, I think when it comes to certain things, I think we do our best art whenever we're not trying to do something, right? Like you have a plan, obviously. Like there's a guideline you want to go on. Besides, it's just incredible chaos, um, which can be fun in its own right. But in most instances, you want to have some sort of idea. But I think whenever it comes from like a real place, like out of frustration, or when you're like channeling like a real emotion or something, or like a actual feeling or something, like that's when we do our best work. I don't know if anything I'm saying is making sense. I'm just kind of rambling, to be honest with you, as I'm messing about with the flooring. Does that look cool? Is that ugly? Kind of neat. I could change it later, but I think it looks cool. Hmm. What now? Shutters. Shutters. I'm gonna do shutters. But yeah, film school's a real joy. And I say that both sarcastically and seriously. It really depends on who you're working with. I've had some of the most fun I've ever had in school on like on a film project, working with other people, and I've had the worst experiences ever. But that being said, outside of not really feeling fulfilled, kind of I'm becoming kind of disenchanted by the whole university thing the longer that I'm here, which I'm almost done. Thank God. But uh, I don't know. I'm becoming kind of disenchanted by it. I don't feel like I'm learning enough to really like make it in somewhere like Hollywood. Which I mean, I don't know if that was ever the goal. I don't really care. But I mean, something with the media. I'm also a photographer. Almost all of my gig work, like outside of school, has been photography gigs. Um, so yeah, there's that. It's kind of my plan. I mean, I can get a job on a film set. I have the credibility, I have the resume for it. That dumb. Does that look dumb? No, not if I do it on the other side, it'd be good. I don't know. Long story short, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. That's pretty much the gist of it. I'm excited though about this voice acting thing. Of course, not getting paid for it. You know, I know how it is. I didn't really expect to be paid for it, to be honest with you. At this point in my media career, this is all just for fun. I have a I'm trying to like have a better time, with things. Because it's really easy to be pessimistic, especially for me. Very easy to see the worst in everything, but you know, I I've been trying to see better things in the world, look at it in a better way. I think I'm going to plan out where I'm going to put the other buildings, and such. Maybe build something else. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for doing whatever. And if you'd like to leave a comment about anything, you can tell me literally anything. I'll listen to you. I'll put your name over there in the comment garden. Join the others. Lots of fun. And, if you want to, like and subscribe. It costs nothing, and it makes me very happy to see that number go up. Uh, you can help me out here, moving on in the world. Oh, yeah, I forgot I was gonna plug this. I have a Discord server now. I made it because Rev wanted some sort of contact, and honestly, I needed to make a community server just in case. I don't know. There's four of you that commented now. That's at least four people who engage my video. So yeah, that will be linked in the description. Go ahead and join that. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I mean, hey, might be might be useful. Maybe we can play together or something. So yeah, that's there now. That's new. But yeah, I already did the intro, so I'll see you around.